The Iranian people are fighting a battle for their liberation. But the victory won't just mean freedom for themselves, it will bring stability and prosperity to the region and advance the global fight for democracy, said His Majesty Prince Reza Pahlavi in an interview with Morning Joe on MSNBC.
Thank you for having me on your show. I will start by saying that after 40 years, the Iranian people had the ability to compare where our country was headed and where we are at now. Iran should have been by now the second Japan of the Middle East. Instead, we have become the North Korea of the Middle East. It's not because the people have changed. It's not because our natural resources are gone. It's the nature of a regime that from the very beginning had as an ambition to export an ideology.
Reza Rasai was detained by Islamic Republic security forces in Karaj during the Iran National Uprising. After the interrogation process was completed, he was transferred from the intelligence organization of the IRGC detention center to Dizelabad prison in Kermanshah. He was later sentenced to death by the 2nd Criminal Court Branch 1 of Kermanshah province on charges of murdering Nader Birami, the head of the IRGC intelligence organization in Sanandaj. His death sentence was later confirmed by the 17th branch of the Supreme Court of the Islamic Republic, and his appeal was rejected by the 1st branch of the Supreme Court of the Islamic Republic. Reza Rasai's case was forwarded to the Enforcement Unit of the Kermanshah Criminal Court last year. Asghar Sepehri, the brother of the political prisoners Fatemeh Sepehri and Mohammad Hossein Sepehri, wrote on his personal account, "Since Fatemeh Sepehri's detention, her healthcare rights have been terminated by the Martyrs Foundation. The payment of these rights and insurance, which occurred due to the loss of her husband in the Iraq invasion of Iran, has been suspended for over 19 months. The Islamic Republic is imposing heavy financial pressure on her and her family through this means. My sister emphasized to her family during a call that these rights and benefits are for the expenses they've paid for Iran, not for the Islamic Republic." The spouse of Manuchehr Bakhtiari, a pro-monarchy political prisoner at Chubin-Dar prison in Qazvin, announced the overturning of the 18-year prison sentence and 74 lashes for Puya Bakhtiari's father. Sara Abbasi revealed this news on her Instagram account, stating that a Karaj Revolutionary Court branch had issued this sentence unjustly. The Alborz Province Appeals Court, citing the incompetence of the adjudicating court, has overturned the issued sentence and referred it for reconsideration to the Revolutionary Court of Kish County. Last year, Manuchehr Bakhtiari was sentenced by the Karaj Revolutionary Court, presided over by Judge Musa Asif al-Hosseini, on charges of gathering and collusion with the intention of committing crimes against national security, anti-regime propaganda activities, and collaboration with anti-regime groups, to 18 years in prison and 74 lashes. Yashar Tabrizi, also known as Akbar Qolizadeh, a pro-monarchy political prisoner, was released upon posting a bail of 300 million tomans. A source close to his family confirmed the news. Fatemeh Haydari, the sister of the late Javad Haydari, who was murdered during the national uprising, announced the release of Aida Shakarami, the sister of Nika Shakarami, with bail by posting a picture of her. Yekta Fahandesh Saadi, a Baha'i citizen, despite more than 130 days having passed since her detention, continues to be held indefinitely in Adel-Abad prison in Shiraz. In the past 12 years, she has been detained 4 times and has spent 3 Nowruz holidays in captivity. 15 Baha'i citizens residing in Baharistan, Isfahan, have been summoned to the first branch of the Revolutionary Court of Isfahan upon receiving the summons. The Baha'i citizens including Mojgan Purshafi, Nasrin Khademi, Azita Rezvani Kha, Shole Ashuri, Mojde Bahamin, Bushra Mutahhir, Sara Shakib, Samira Shakib, Roya Azadkhosh, Nushin Hemmat, Shurangiz Bahamin, Sanaz Raste, Maryam Khorsandi, Firuze Rastin Nejad, and Farkhunde Rezvan are facing charges such as propaganda against the Islamic Republic system and participation in deviant educational and propagandistic activities contrary to Islamic law. They have been asked to appear in court to defend against these charges. In this video, the Islamic Republic's morality police officers present at the venue of a concert intervene to prevent a young child from dancing.